story?
Yes!
Okay, so this next song, I had finished the record, or so we thought. This was over a year ago. It was 2015, I think. I was living in New Orleans at the end of the year, and the album was basically done, but you know, you don't really stop like until you really have to stop. You know, you kind of just keep the door open, and we were definitely looking for something a little bit more upbeat. As you can tell, I like my ballads. And so I worked on this album with an amazing girl named Amanda. You probably saw her on my Snapchat and on all my pics. And so I was in New Orleans working on Scream Queens, and I get this email from her, and she's like, just check out this song and see what you think. I don't know if we can get it, but we take a listen to it. This amazing songwriter, Mozella, wrote it. And I listened to it and proceeded to fall to my knees and called Amanda back, and I was like, I have to have this song. Like, I felt the same way that I felt when I heard Cannonball, where it was like, sometimes I just can't say how I feel, and so to hear something, it's just such a relief to have someone just place it in front of you. It's such a gift. And I was like, I need this song. Please write her an email. Please tell her how much I need this song. And she called me back and she was like, you can't have it. And I was devastated. Okay, so fast forward 6 months. Back in LA now, in between seasons 1 and 2 of Scream Queens, and I'm taking a yoga class because I like to go to yoga. And I'm in this class, and there is this woman in this class, and she is definitely wasted. And I was like, what? She was ruining this class for me because she was just like all over the place, and this was this like amazing Zen class, and I was like, who let this lady in? Like, she was literally going, she was like, woo! And literally I was like, oh my god, like, oh, I need my Zen moment, and now I can't have it. And I leave the class as soon as it's over, and the first girl that walks in, I just turn to her and I'm like, can you believe they let the drunk lady in the class? And she was like ruining our class, and this woman looks at me, like I'm literally insane. Like, take it easy, lady. She was probably just happy, maybe she wasn't even drunk. And she was like, I know, yes, I'll talk. I come here often. She's like, I'll talk to the front desk. I was like, please, can you just talk to someone else? Thank you. I'm very stressed. I didn't have my Zen. And she was like, I think you're Lea. I think I sent you a song for your album. I was like, what song? Oh, it's called Anything's Possible. And I just looked at her and I said, yeah, and you didn't give it to me. She just looked at me and she goes, you can have it. I definitely think she was afraid of me. And she was afraid, for sure. But it's just one of those things where, like, if that lady hadn't gotten wasted, decided to come to yoga, disrupt my class, and if I had been maybe a little hormonal, I decided to take it out on a stranger in the bathroom. But at the end of the day, it's a funny story, but more importantly, this song has been my key